Hello, and welcome to another episode of Soul Cooking with T. I'm your host, Tawana Carlton. At this moment, I would like to take a moment of silence for those that were hurt or injured, and for those families in Parkland, Florida today. So if you don't mind, let's just take a moment of silence for those. Thank you. So today episode we are cooking rolled sugar cookies. Thank you for joining us, and I can see who it is. Thank you, Regina, for joining us live here in my kitchen for another episode of Soul Cooking with T. Today, maybe you got a chance to see our post. We said that we would be doing rolled sugar cookies. So here on the table, I just bought me some green sugar crystals, and I bought some red sugar crystals. And like I said, many times I like to visit my local 99-cent store. And so I bought these two different sugars at my local 99-cent store. So today we have sugar cookies and we have peanut butter cookies. So let me just put on a pair of gloves so I won't just make too much of a mess. And so, Regina, again, we thank you for watching us live. We thank those that will watch the replay of Soul Cooking with T. We ask that you share our videos with your family and friends. And just thank you for just being a part and taking time each and every day to come into our kitchen and be a part of Soul Cooking with T. So, as you may have seen the post, here in Soul Cooking with T, we are celebrating the whole month of February is love. And so today I wanted to come on and show you a very simple recipe that you can make not only for just for the holidays, but you can make it any day that you have that sweet tooth. Because sometimes I have a sweet tooth and it's not even a holiday. It's just, I just want something sweet. And so I keep a supply of different kinds of sugar, different kinds of sprinkles in my cabinet. Just make sure you always watch the expiration date on your supplies and what you buy. And also with the peanut butter cookies and with the sugar cookies, they also come with the expiration date. So make sure you always check your expiration date. So here on my cutting board, I have some of the sugar cookies, and on this side I have some of the peanut butter. So the only thing I'm going to do, my cutting board is clean, so I'm just going to sprinkle some of the red sugar crystals just like that. Very simple to do. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take, let me throw that away, my sugar cookie dough, and I'm just going to roll. Maybe I need to add a little bit more of the red on this side, because you want to roll the cookies in the sugar crystals. Very simple to do. So make sure you already have your stove on for the proper temperature according to the packaging, so that when you roll your cookies and you put them on your cookie sheet, that your stove is already preheated and is ready to go. So only thing I'm doing now is I'm just simply rolling the cookies in the sugar. I hope that everyone is having a nice day. We came on differently at a different day today because today is Valentine's, and sometimes we just don't have the cash to go, and buy roses or a card. Sometimes it's just the simple things that you do, and just going to buy some cookies that's already pre-made. And this is a great way, inexpensively, to celebrate the holidays. So as you can see, I simply roll the cookie dough in the red coloring or the red sugar. And so what I'm gonna do is just I'm gonna cut them. You decide what size cookies you want to make. My oven is already on, and so I'm just gonna place them. Let me move my cookie sheet so that you can see it also. And I'm just gonna cut my cookies the so desired size that we want to have the cookies, and make sure you space them far enough apart so that when they start to cook and they start to spread, that they don't run into each other. So if Regina is still with me, Regina, can you say hello to the people? And can you just drop a line in where you're watching us from? Again, we want to thank those that catch the replay, those that join us live. If you can, make sure you drop in the feed where you're watching us from, because like I said before, we just may shout you out. Okay, so let me get a paper towel, because I've done the red ones, the sugar cookies in red. So wipe my knife off. And I want to use the peanut butter. So what I've learned in making sugar cookies, when you get ready to cut them, if you bring them, I keep mine in the freezer. And so what I do is I keep them in the freezer until I'm about ready, maybe 10 to 15 minutes before I'm about to use them. Is that way it cuts real good. It's not as sticky. And as you can see, it hasn't stuck to my glove. It's stuck somewhat to the knife. I should have had my knife cold. And what you can do to get your knife chilled is put it in your freezer. And so that way you have a chilled knife 15 to 20 minutes right before you're about to cut your cookies. And that way the dough, cookie dough, does not stick to your knife. And so I'm going to take the peanut butter one and I'm going to roll it in the green. So, like I said, we did the red, and so now I'm going to do the peanut butter in the green. But with the peanut butter, I'm going to do something a little bit different. So I'm going to go ahead and cut the peanut butter ones. My family, I'm a sugar cookie girl, but my family is a peanut butter family. They'll tolerate me eating, cooking the sugar cookies, but they would rather have the peanut butter. And Regina, if you're still with us live, if you would share your favorite cookie with us today, and if you catch the replay, share with us your favorite peanut butter cookie. Not favorite peanut butter, but your favorite cookie. So here, as you can see, I've put the sugar cookies on. I put the peanut butter and I've rolled them in sugar. So what I'm going to do, just let me set this to the side. What I'm going to do, as far as with the peanut butter ones, I'm going to take just a little extra of the green and just add it to the top. You don't have to worry about this burning because it's a sugar that's for cooking. So make sure you pay attention when you get your ingredients and you're cooking cookies in the kitchen. Make sure it is for cooking purposes. And so what I did now is I just added a little bit more of the sugar to my peanut butter cookies. And if you can, I'm going to try to bring it a little closer to the camera so that you can see how pretty red the sugar cookies are. And that's beautiful. Like I say, for Valentine's, very simple recipe, very simple way to do it, and to be able to decorate it. And like I said, I purchased my sugar at my local 99-cent store. So now you can see the peanut butter cookies, and I just sprinkled just a little bit more of the green on top. So before I put them in the oven, we want to thank, again, let me take off my gloves. We want to thank you for following us on all social media outlets at Soul Cooking with T. We also ask that you subscribe to our YouTube channel. We have our YouTube channel up and running. And so we ask that you go and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We ask that you follow us on all social media outlets. We also are looking for, if you have pots and pans, if you have aprons, if you have hair coverings, if you have cookbooks, and you would like to be featured on Soul Cooking with T. In this feed, please leave your just leave your name, and we will definitely get back in contact with you. And so, again, we just want to thank you for always being a part, taking time out of your busy schedule to watch Soul Cooking with T. And so, like I said, I don't like to hold you long with the time, but I do want to share that I found this particular recipe in an everyday from the kitchen of Martha Stewart. I am have always followed Martha Stewart. This was a book that I used to get the subscription to. I was trying to see what year it was. It is January, February of 2003. And so I've always followed Martha Stewart. I've always liked what she did, sharing her kitchen also with her mother before she passed. And so I found that in my cookbook. And maybe some of you have noticed that here I have a collection, and I try to change it up as much as I can remember. Different cookbooks. I like to look at different cookbooks. I like to use different recipes and just add my own twist to it. So today, I found this particular rolled sugar cookie recipe in Everyday Food, and it was from Martha Stewart. So I want to thank Martha for putting that sugar cookie, something very simple in there to use, and I wanted to make sure I shared it with my audience. And so now I'm just going to sit this to the side because, like I said, I don't like to hold you long. I know your time is valuable, but I want to make sure that I show you the finished product. So let me go over here to my stove and let me get a plate, because this is the finished product. This is the sugar cookies and the peanut butter cookies. And so what I'm going to do is just plate them on my plate. Simple plate. Family would love it when they come in. If you have children or your family, or just you, if you just want to enjoy them yourself, you can. And so the one thing that I would like to do, just to add just a little bit more to it, you could just add a few sprinklers of the different color sugars to your plate. And it's okay that you mix them because you already have the different colors on your cookie. And so we're just going to add a little bit to the plate. So this is rolled sugar cookies. We did peanut butter sugar cookies in green, and we did red sugar cookies, and we rolled them in the red color. So that is our rolled sugar cookies for today. So I hope that you have a great Valentine's. I hope that you treated yourself and that you just enjoyed your day, because I'm enjoying my day with my family and friends. And we're going to have some rolled sugar cookies for dinner. That's going to be our dessert. And again, thank you for taking your time for watching another episode of Soul Cooking with T here in my kitchen. I hope that you have a great and blessed day.